I want to start this morning with a simple question. Does God want to meet with me? Now that we got the church answer out of the way, let's get the real answer. Does God want to meet with me? Think about that for a little bit. Does God want to meet with me? For some of us, you know what we're saying? Heck no, he don't want to meet with me. If he knew who I was, he wouldn't want to meet with me. If he knew what I did, what I looked at, what I thought about, what I said, how I said it, to whom I said it to, oh no, he don't want to meet with me, Jeff. He don't want to meet with me. He doesn't want to meet with me. Can I say something to you? Yes, he does. Let me say it to you again because you might be West Texas hard-headed. Yes, he does. But he don't want to meet with me like this. Yes, he does. He wants you to take the crap of your life and meet with him. He wants you to take the bitterness, the unforgiveness, the anger, the stubbornness, the pride, the selfishness, the meanness, the hatefulness that you have, the words that come out of your mouth. He wants all those lips that operate that tongue that spews that poison. And he says, come to me, my child. Just come meet with me. And it'll all go away. It'll all go away if you just come meet with me. Does God want to meet with me? Yes, without a doubt. From the beginning of time, he has prepared an encounter with you and still loves it today. The question really is, do I want to meet with him? Do you want to meet with him? Do you? I'll go ahead and tip his hand today. He's here tonight. He's here right now. He's here right now. Right now. You can miss him today, or you can encounter him today. The choice is ours. Greatest thing he ever gave man was choice. Sometimes the ugliest thing he ever gave man was choice. He's here. And no matter where you find yourself, what your week looked like, even how you entered your car and entered the house today, he wants to meet with you. Wants to meet with you, man. So I want to begin this by showing you a picture. This picture that I'm showing you on the big screen, you don't see it a lot today. It's sad, but you don't see it a lot. This is a tabernacle. In the Old Testament, the tabernacle was the dwelling place of God. It's where you came to meet with God. This was a sacred place, a holy place, designed by God. Each person, if they wanted to come into the tabernacle and meet with God, there are 7 steps, 7 stations, or altars, if you want to call them, that they would stop at in order to get all the way to the back to the Holy of Holies. We don't have to do this anymore. And that's sad. Because I'm going to say something to you. We've lost something. Because we've got this thing now that Jesus did all that for us. And now he became the sacrifice. And he tore the curtain. And now we have access and we can just come to the Father. And that's a beautiful thing. And I'm not down in that. But what I'm saying is, we don't know how to approach God. And we don't know how to come in anymore. We don't know. We don't know these steps. And I'm going to walk you through them. Because each of these steps, each of these stations is an encounter with God that leads to a deeper encounter, and a deeper encounter, and a deeper encounter. In each one of those encounters, there's a depth that the Lord does in a believer that nothing else can do. And we don't have it anymore. We live in DoorDash world. We live in Starbucks latte world. And we come to church almost the same way. I'm going to walk through these because they lead us to altars, to sacrifices, to places where we get stripped down, but we also get deeper as individuals. Paul said, I would love to give you ribeye, but unfortunately, I have to keep a bottle in your mouth. It's not what he wants for a believer. He wants us to grow up in the knowledge of the Lord, in the fear and knowledge of the Lord.